What's up, everybody? My name's Hayden. Welcome to the channel. Today, I wanted to showcase the CE-1 from PaintAudio. It's kind of a dream come true product for me. Basically, it's a Windows computer with a MIDI controller built in, also with an audio interface. So it's kind of like all-in-one kind of solution to use plugins and stuff live. Kind of what Neural DSP was trying to do, or still trying to do, in my opinion. But I will say from the top, this product still has some flaws. There's some kinks I think they need to work out still. I will say it's probably not the most user-friendly thing. You kind of have to know a little bit about computers and how Windows operating system works to really like take it to the next level for you. But you know, if you're willing to put in the work, you're willing to put in the hours, like it can really be a great product for you to use. You know, if you're looking for something kind of smaller, all in one, without all the cables and everything. But yeah, so what I've kind of already done, you may notice the colors are different right here. So I basically went in and built a template that I liked. I'll post another video of that, how you can change the colors and do all that. But if you hold this button down, you can see it'll scroll through their what they call pages of templates for their buttons already. And it's just basically different layouts of how the sync control changes, program changes, all that stuff. It's all kind of different plugins and software that you want to use on your computer. For mine, I have this one called, it's on page 6 and it's called Live. And I have all the colors kind of laid out how I like them, and we'll go through all that in a second. But so quick story, I wanted to use Ableton first with this, but for whatever reason, when I would use a plugin in Ableton, like the Neural DSP, or I think I was using, what was it, the Helix Native, it just kept giving me this weird audio clip. I kept trying to change the sample rate, not only in Ableton, but also in the audio card. I reached out to Wilson from them, so hopefully I hear back and maybe there's a solution for that. But for the workaround right now, I ended up really enjoying this software called Gig Performer 5. Or, sorry, not Gig. Is it Gig? Yeah, it's Gig Performer 5. And basically it lets you, it's a DAW kind of in a sense, but it lets you host all your plugins in a way that you would want to use it with MIDI. Very flexible, very powerful. I was actually kind of surprised, and I was like, maybe this might be better than Ableton for me. But so I have a mouse attached right here. I don't know if you can see it moving, start moving. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open Gig Performer. Did I click it? Oh, sorry. I already had it open. Okay, so I had it open already, but it's kind of hard for y'all to see, but this is kind of my layout. This is what they call the wiring page, and what I've done is I kind of built a template that, and with software that I like and have. I think one thing to note when building kind of like your performer thing on here, the CPU does take a hit depending on what software you use. For example, I used originally I was going to use the UAD Dream and Ruby combo kind of thing, but the CPU was too taxing on it. You know, basically it was glitching or making weird audio sounds. I think it was sitting at like a 50 just by itself, 50%, you know. So that was just unusable. So I went this route instead. So I'm using a few plugins. So at the top of the chain, I have the Neural DSP. I can never say his name right, but y'all know which one this is. Basically, all I have this in here for is acting as a gate and a transpose button. I think that's one feature I really like, is being able to transpose live, because you don't have a luxury all the time changing guitars, having them different tunings. Like, this is just a quick all-in-one solution if I need it. Next in the chain is my I put tone X's. I have tone X captures of pedals, or I'm sorry, the protein overdrive that I like. Basically, I tried to copy my real pedal board into this thing. So actually, I have the pedal right here. Let me show you. So I have this protein. Sorry if it gets focused. There you go. Protein overdrive pedal. Got the blue side captured, and then I actually had Tone Ranger Audio. He went in and actually modded the green side to make it less compressed and cut that low end out a little bit, so it makes it feel more natural. Really like the mod he did on it, so shout out to him. But so I went in, captured these on ToneX software. And if you don't know what ToneX is by now, just go Google it. But if I click here, you can see ToneX pop up, and all I have here loaded up in this window is just the overdrive side. I think this is the green side. And what I've done is I've mapped everything to my button layout that I've created. So if you look right here, you can see that this red button is on right now. That means bypass. And that red light that just flickered means I'm in trial mode still. I need to buy it. After this video, I will do that. So it's in bypass mode right now. And if you watch carefully, if I push this button down, it switches. So now it's telling me it's not in bypass mode, it's on. So the signal I have will send the audio through it. And one thing to say about Gig Perform is I like that you can actually see the wires, and I have things kind of tight and close here. But you can run the wires and make your signal chain flow however you want. So if you wanted to do something after the amps kind of thing, or, you know, there's so much flexibility with it. I love it. Anyway, so back to this. I have it assigned to this, this is, I think, the 6th switch in the actual key 6, they call it, or key 5. But this switch right here bypasses it on and on, you know, just like a normal pedal board would. And I'm gonna exit out of that one. Next in the chain, I have another ToneX, and it is the blue side capture of it, and is assigned to the 2nd button. So you can see, once again, I hit bypass, or push the button and the bypass turns on, or turns off and turns on. You know, nothing crazy. That's not crazy, unheard of kind of rig. Next I have loaded up is the Helix Native. This is housing all my effects right now. So I have a chorus right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it lit up. And hit it again, it goes off. Vibrato, off. And I have a delay right here that I like. And I have another 2 delays down here that I like. And you can see all that's mapped correctly, and even reverb right here. Mapped right there. Hopefully you can kind of see that. I know it's hard to see with the camera set up. But so I'm running Helix Native for all my effects right now. I'm going to try the Big Sky plugin soon. Just didn't want to see what that sounded like. But, you know, this is great for Helix users. You know, like if you wanted something smaller and, you know, you didn't want to have the big floor model, you know, this is kind of an alternate solution. Can you use the stomps? Yeah, for sure, but you're using DSP at that point and you're fighting it. And then, you know, I'm using all that again with Helix Native, 2 ToneX captures of a pedal that I like, and then another 2 ToneXs for my amps. So on the left side, I have this Tone Junkie Match Brave with the, I forget what cab, this might be the Vox cab on it, on the left side of it. And then on the other ToneX on the right side for my amp is another Matchless Brave profile, but it's with the Marshall cab on this one. And I kind of like to keep my or my amp sounding the same in my ears, or stereo image, but you know, with a little different amp, you know, cab captures, you can add that movement. You know, it's just a little bit, just to make some movement happen, not so drastic as having like a true Fender and a true Vox kind of thing. So yeah, that's what I kind of did with this rig. Everything, like I said, is a plugin. So I routed everything through these cables right here. You just come over, drag it, go through the whole signal chain. I could even move this up here if I wanted to and redo it all. Helix Native first, ToneX. You know, there's so much flexibility however you want to do it. Kind of like there is with the Helix with the little blocks. But yeah, so this chain actually works for me. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm gonna add some, probably like a MIDI clock pedal or something to give me that tap tempo function. But cool. So basically what I did, I told Gig Performer, I got input 1 coming here, this is my guitar input right here. And inside of it, it's going through all the signal chain path that I have, the plugins we showed. And then at the bottom, there's the audio out. So I assigned it to 1 and 2. So it's coming out these main XLRs right here. And those are going into my Apollo Twin. And what I want to do now is I just want to kind of showcase, demo it a little bit, just audio-wise. I'm going to use my guitar right here that I have. Let's make some noise. And I'm just showcasing it, some of the effects on it, but you can see here's an overdrive now. I'm so sorry. Actually, I had the overdrives on the whole time. So let me start over. This should be clean now. Yeah. Yep, so here's one overdrive on. And here's the second one. I have a lead tone that I haven't assigned yet. I should have assigned that earlier, but still working on this product, like I said. So this isn't assigned to anything right now. Let's see, you could do some chorus. So if you watch as I open the Helix Native, the chorus is now on. Yep, so vibrato now. Add some verb to it. And you guys get the idea. Like, this is just audio examples of it, in live use for y'all to see. Nothing crazy. Yeah, so you get the idea. Like, that's the whole idea of it. It's a all-in-one kind of pedal board rig, and for those asking about like latency and things, it's actually like, because you can set the sample rate, I think I have it set to 64. Like, it's barely noticeable. It's probably the same as honestly using a almost a Tone X pedal, the old one. Like, I can barely feel the difference while I'm playing. Like, I feel like it's right there with me just about. In fact, I would say I can't even really tell the difference. So yeah, that's kind of just a short, sweet demo of it. Stay tuned for this video. After this video, stay tuned for more videos. And please like and subscribe. Help the channel. I want to do more stuff like this, and hopefully this helps or inspires you. As it has me, you know, for creativity. I'm always looking to find like an easier, smaller rig, and how can I make it more creative. I'd love to see this with some more, like I said, Ableton didn't really work for me with it, but Gig Performer's working. I mean, I have, what, 4 instances of ToneX loaded? Like, that's crazy. And I think the CPU is sitting right at like 50%. With the Helix Native. So like it's a totally, with a Neural DSP plugin, you know, I'm not even really using it. I just have it there for a transpose. So really powerful unit, I would say. Like it's definitely not the most user-friendly, I will say. Probably from those coming from Helix. If you kind of did the FM9 stuff, I feel like you could understand that there's a workflow and there's a signal flow for things, how they do it. But yeah, I could load a game on here, you know, if I wanted to play Fortnite sometime. I'm kidding. I don't know. But hopefully this is just a presentation of it. Is it the greatest thing ever? No. I still think, like I said, there's kinks that need to be worked out, especially with CPU issues. Look at that, trial mode again. I got to buy this after this video. But yeah, thanks for checking out the channel, the video. Like and subscribe for more content. Like I said, I'm going to post probably the next video on how to change these color buttons to a layout that you like, which I prefer. Huge on colors. Anyway, thank you guys.